I've always liked fashion, and I've always loved creating. And like, I like art. So I thought I can combine those two and think I can make clothes like I can make art.
I really like looking at the shapes and the colors and the source inspiration of things, and then playing with it, figuring out how it all goes together.
Since they're fashion students, they tend to look at whatever they see and say, oh, how could this be wearable art? You know, how could I look at this and interpret it in such a way that if someone sees my garment, they also see the artwork?
And the students have responded to these objects, bringing different art forms into their designs. And they've also engaged with the culture and a sense of modesty that is appropriate for garments from the Islamic world. So we're really excited to see them walk the runway tonight.
Good evening. Good evening and welcome. Welcome to Fashion Fusion 8, Exquisite Elegance. I'm Caroline Gazer. I'm Chair of Learning and Interpretation here at the Museum of Fine Arts Houston. Fashion Fusion is a competition and runway show co-developed by Houston Community College's award-winning fashion design program and the Museum of Fine Arts Houston. Over the last 8 years, students have created stunning original garments in response to our encyclopedic collections and our special exhibitions. This year, 15 HCC students and emerging designers have drawn their inspiration from the museum's collections of art of the Islamic worlds. These artists have created 20 gorgeous, innovative designs that will walk the runway tonight. The designs you see tonight have been previewed and will receive final scores tonight by our distinguished panel of judges. When I call your name, if you'd be willing to stand up, I'd be very appreciative. So John Dunwoody, Visual Market Manager, South Texas and Last Call, Neiman Marcus Group. Samira Faridi Design Studio, yes. And Aimee Froome, Curator of the Art of the Islamic Worlds at the Museum of Fine Arts. A production on this scale could not have happened without our generous partners and sponsors, and I'd like to name them. Our retail sponsor is the Galleria. Thank you so much. Our incredible creative director and fashion show producer is Chamra Close Bonar. Our fashion show stylists this year are Daria Gonin and Dariana Velasquez. We have 4 incredible beauty teams this year, and I will name them. First of all, Face Value with Cressida Scott and team. Hughes by Heather with Heather Hughes and team. Trey Gillen with Bella Renova Salon. And last but not least, Volume Social Club with Sergio Morales and team. Thank you so much. Models this evening are by the Neil Hamill Agency in Page Parks, Texas. Thank you. And finally, photography tonight is by HCC Communications and video documentation is by HCC TV. Huge round of applause for everyone. This ultimately is a collaboration between Houston Community College and the Museum of Fine Arts Houston. So I want to thank Houston Community College and the fashion design team for their leadership and collaboration. Special thanks go to Andrea Bonner, Fashion Design Division Chair, Consumer Arts and Sciences. this fashion show would not be possible without VIII, fashion design professor at HCC. And of course, Suzette Brimmer. I'll get to you in a minute. I also want to thank my team at the MFAH for their tireless work on this show and this whole collaboration. First and foremost, Yvonne Kasike, and then Nayeli Silva and Gracie Martinez. Thank you so much. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce Suzette Brimmer, who's Dean of Consumer Arts and Sciences at Houston Community College. We like to call each other partners in crime and partners in fashion. Thank you so much, Suzette.
Thank you, Caroline. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to an evening of exquisite elegance as we celebrate the art of the Islamic world. We're so excited to once again collaborate with the Museum of Fine Arts Houston to showcase the power of our partnership. This partnership is a testament to our commitment to promoting art and culture around the world. We believe that art has the power to inspire, educate, and transform communities by working together. We hope to create new opportunities for our students, artists, designers, and audience alike. We're so thrilled to be a part of the museum's mission to become the international beacon of art to the Americas. This year, the museum has once again taken the initiative of mentoring our fashion students as only they can, with the wealth of knowledge and guidance that our students receive from their experts. I know this experience will undoubtedly help them to produce some truly spectacular designs that you're about to see grace the runway this evening, and to put them on their best possible runway to success. The academic scholarship inspired by the museum's exhibition is an exciting opportunity for our students to showcase their talent and skills. The scholarship is not only promote our students' achievements, but it also enhances our reputation for excellence. Fashion Fusion is an event that showcases the best of fashion industry, and it would not be possible without the contribution of some of the city's finest individuals. From the Museum of Fine Arts Houston to the tradition of high craftsmanship held by Houston Community College fashion professors. In particular, Professors VIII and Alexander Chapman are indispensable to HEC's fashion design program. They provide an invaluable amount of time, professionalism, and talent to students. Their contributions are greatly appreciated and can never be thanked enough. Finally, it is important to acknowledge and express gratitude to Houston Community College Board of Trustees, our Chancellor, Dr. Margaret Ford Fisher, and our very own Central College President, Dr. Musader Siddiqui, and the many supporters in arts and fashion scene. Again, I hope you walk away feeling inspired and motivated by the show tonight, and thank you all for being here and enjoy a show of culture and creativity.
And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our MCs for this evening, Chris Goins, General Manager of Retail at the Museum of Fine Arts, and Alex Chapman, Fashion Design Professor at HCC.
Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone can hear me. My name is Chris Goins, as Carolyn said. Thank you for that kind introduction. I just really want to start with Fashion Fusion is an event that I look forward to every year at the Museum of Fine Arts Houston. This event is incredibly meaningful to me as I once was a fashion design student at Houston Community College more than 20 plus years ago. It was an exciting time in my life as I was captivated with endless possibilities to create, a desire to discover, and the thrilling opportunities to share what I had learned with the community, just like the students are doing here tonight. It is very rewarding to stand up here this evening to see these amazing and wildly talented individuals present their innovative ideas to you and how the art of the Islamic worlds inspire their own creativity. The Museum of Fine Arts partnership with Houston Community College's Fashion Fusion program provides a unique platform for these hopeful designers to engage in new ideas and hone their creative skills. I'm especially looking forward to seeing all of the accomplished designers share their inspirations and design interpretations of art of the Islamic worlds. A little background on tonight's event. We are about to see a runway show where 20 finalists from the fashion design program at HGC will present their runway looks from 4 different categories: motifs and mosaics, trinkets and charms, metallics and mirage, and sky and sand. My co-MC Alex Chapman and I will provide commentary on the looks as the designers take a final walk on the runway with their models wearing their original designs. Then we will hear the winners of second place, first place, and the Audience Choice Award. So pay very close attention. Second place, so tonight's second place winners will receive a scholarship for a fashion design or fashion merchandising course at Houston Community College. First place winners will receive a scholarship to the Glassell School of Art. And the Audience Choice Award will also receive a scholarship to the Glassell School of Art. So, with all that being said, shall we get the show started? All right, let's take it away.
Cheer louder, folks. Wasn't that an amazing show? For those of you who did notice our judges at the end of the runway, they have been carefully critiquing each look to select tonight's winners in each category. Now you, as an audience member, get to voice your opinion by casting your vote for your favorite look tonight. While we recap the looks and get to meet the designers, you can visit www.mfah.org/poll or scan the QR code. QR code? Handouts. After tonight's winners are announced, we will reveal who you chose as tonight's favorite. Chris, audience, are you ready to meet the designers?
Yes, we are.
Our first designer in the category Motifs and Mosaic is Noor Saleh. The title of her piece is Freedom Fighter.
I really love this piece. You know, I was today earlier in the Islamic galleries poking around and looking at these particular artworks, and this one in particular that she was inspired by was this dagger, and it had this amazing inset inlaid of diamonds, and it had this amazing pattern, and it created this little fish scale pattern, as you can see on this cape. So tell me, how exactly did she make this?
Well, all of these materials are sourced from Palestine, but and the embroidery technique is called tatris. And Noor took a whole month to create this piece, and it's very symbolic. And the beauty of this piece, Chris, is that if the garment gets worn, but the motif is still in good shape, what they do is they reimagine it into another dress. So it becomes this beautiful heirloom from one generation to another. Thank you,
love
Noor.
that. Beautiful. Well done.
Our next designer is Kelly Soika. Her title of her piece is Hupo Seeks Wisdom.
So, and I love this particular piece just because of the scalloped pattern that was there. So, was that painted?
That's actually hand stenciled, and it's just beautifully done because it is also gold leaf on top of the stencil.
Beautiful. And then there's some beadwork I see as well.
Absolutely. They're crystals as well as natural stones.
Stunning. Really,
And
and
the
I love and the
hairstyle.
hairstyle,
And the
indeed.
hairstyle.
Makes
Thank you,
the look.
Kelly.
Thank you.
Our next designer is Estefania Espandola, and we're going to talk about her first of 3 looks. And the title of her piece is Silver Nights.
I was very taken with this look because there are several things that are happening that I absolutely love in a garment. Tulle, having some sort of drama to a sleeve, the knitted sleeves themselves, and also just that really beautiful silver lame pattern fabric.
The silhouette of this look, Chris, is inspired by a bottle from Iran. So that's why you have this unusual shape with a lot of fluid and shape at the bottom of the outfit.
Really beautiful. So taken with it. Congratulations.
Our next designer is Mariangela Rodriguez, and the title of her piece is Threads of Royalty.
I really love this piece too because I think, I love any sort of like fabric that is draped on the body, and I like how she incorporated this incredible headscarf and even the bejeweled belt. I think that's really, really stunning.
This piece is inspired by the portrait of Prince Abbas Mirza and Prince Ali Shah. These are beautiful figures in this amazing piece here at the museum, and she was inspired by the beautiful colors in this work.
Incredible. Give everyone a hand. Thank you.
Our next designer is Ifiatu Pearl Obasi, and the title of her piece is Baki Taga.
I love this because there's incredible architecture to this garment. The structure of the sleeve, just all about the line and just the dramatic effect that it has. But again, just in being inspired by that jolly screen that's in the gallery is just really just breathtaking.
Yes, and this outfit is actually inspired by two works of art, The Jolly as well as Blue Forest by Boris Aldridge.
And you can really see that with the lustrous going down that beautiful lame.
It's beautiful.
Stunning. Well done.
Our first design in our next category, Trinkets and Charms, is by Jennifer Valencia. The title of her piece is Brightness, and it's also inspired by the portrait of Prince Abbas Mirza and Prince Ali Shah.
And I love how Jennifer incorporated this beautiful cape with this diamante beading. I mean, from a distance, it looks like diamante beading. And even just this checkered pattern on the front to emulate the pattern that's going on in one of the princes there. I don't know if you can see the painting.
And it's reversible.
Oh, it is reversible.
It is reversible.
You have a 2-for-1.
Yes, you do.
Love it, love it, love it.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Really beautiful. Thank you, thank you.
Our next designer is Alvin Ramirez, and this is his first of two looks. The title of his piece is Imperial Fisherman Shirt and Pants and Fluorescence. And we're just talking about the men's piece.
Well, this in particular, when I was in the gallery earlier looking at this barbette lute, which is like a guitar, but it had this beautiful ornamentation of mother of pearl inlaid into the piece. And I can see like the lace work of some of the diamante beading, but also the lace work in the guitar itself. So I like how he incorporated both of those elements.
Actually, a lot of this, the first piece, the male piece, because we're going to see the women's piece again. All of this is hand-dyed, whether it's gray or whether it's silver. It's also hand-dyed as well as silver painted.
Really stunning. Well done.
Our next designer is Dossier Joseph, and the title of his piece is Desire. And it's inspired by a cabinet from unknown origin made in Syria.
I love the wooden beads, but I think it even looks like it's hand-dyed.
It is. It's a vegetable dye, and it's natural. And that's why if you see it, maybe the dye is uneven because it is dyed by natural ways.
Really stunning. Congratulations.
Our next designer is Maria Hammond, and this is Maria's first of two pieces. The title of her work is Architectural Royal Garden, and it's inspired by a painting of Mughal prince and a hookah base with floral designs by an unknown artisan.
I really love the structure of this piece because you don't see peplums with that kind of drama these days, but I really love how she's incorporated that, even just taking the silhouette of the beadry wear that's featured in the gallery.
Yes, and the peplum that you mentioned is inspired by the bottom base of that hookah.
Mm-hmm. And even the light and dark with those beautiful, it looks like cut up flowers.
Yes.
Really,
and
really great.
Screen. That's metallic screen. Our next designer is Stefania Espandola, and this is her second of her three looks. And the title of her piece is Red Blooms, and it's inspired by an unknown candlestick. The shape of the candlestick is what gives this piece life.
Now, this also reminds me of something that might be couture, just the elaborate structure of it, and even just the luster from that beautiful fabric. So where did they source the fabric, out of curiosity?
This is all silk.
Silk?
Okay, this is silk as well as brocade and lace. And then knowing Estefania, she'll do additional embellishments of sequins as well as precious stones.
Really quite something. Congrats.
Our next category is Metallics and Mirage. And this is Maria's second of her two looks, titled Metallic Cocoon Coat as Functional Beauty.
I thought this piece was very unusual just because of the dimensionality quality of this. It even looked like, it reminded me of almost kind of like a landscape in a way. And even just the different tonalities that were popping through, I thought were really quite unusual. And it's definitely something that I would wear.
And believe it or not, audience, that is the wrong side of the material. It's
Ooh.
actually really, really bright silver.
Really beautiful. And tell me about the little button with the, is that like a little sash that's
It's a jewel button.
beautiful?
Yes.
Well done. So great. Thank you.
Our next designer is Flor Garcia, and this is Flor's first of 2 looks. The title of her piece is Treble Clef, inspired by that Turkish barbet lute.
Yeah, and for me, whenever I initially saw this piece, I always just thought about the line on the neck, even the treble clef, which is the musical note.
Yes.
And just really, I thought that they captured it so beautifully.
And the silhouette captures the shape of the lute. Beautifully done, Flor.
Thank you so much.
Our next designer is Fatima Khan. The title of her piece is Enchanted Grace, and it's also inspired by a hookah base with a landscape from an unknown artisan.
And tell me about is it brocade? What is going down the center of the garment?
Actually, the garment is created from organza, and it's an actual garment called a thobe. And it's a metallic organza accentuated with metallic braid and crystals.
And I love the movement of this. You can see the light passing through it so beautifully and
It's
elegantly.
very elegant.
Really gorgeous. Congrats.
Our next designer is Estefania Espindola, and this is her third of her 3 looks. The title of her piece is Illusion, and it's inspired by the standard lamp by the unknown artisan.
And to me, I thought this silhouette was incredibly elegant. Love the color, and so even the gradation of the color at the bottom, is that also
Beautiful
hand-dyed?
ombre. Yes, it's ombre and it's dip dyed. But if you could see real close in between the waist as well as the wrists, in this finely pleating, there's gemstones sewn right in it.
Lovely. And even the diamante or sequins that are
Yes.
featured on the top. Really
Yes.
beautiful.
Thank you, Estefania.
Congratulations.
Our next designer is Alvin Ramirez. The title of his piece is Celestial Victoria Dress, Floral Tree, and it's inspired by the grand carpet from Iran.
I thought this piece was really unusual as well and quite beautiful just because you can see the flower and vine motifs. It almost looks like it's actually growing from the edge of the hemline.
That is correct. A lot of this is inspired by the design of the magical carpet in the exhibition. And Alvin not only hand-dyed the flowers, but he also hand-painted them in silver and gold.
Ooh la la. Gorgeous. Really lovely.
Our last category is sky and sand. And this is Flor Garcia's second of 2 looks. It's titled Mavi and Baez.
I really love this piece because this particular bowl that is featured in the gallery, it has this really lovely blue rim that fades from light to dark, and I like how she's captured it with wearing this little tulle sleeve where you see the little lines where it's emulating that. But even just like the little dots also on the bowl emulating the diamante beading at the top and on the waistline, so it gives her a nice waist.
It's quite elegant. It's really
Yes.
beautiful.
Congrats, really lovely.
Our next designer is Cecia Padilla, and the title of her piece is Floral Dream, and it's inspired by a Syrian floral tile and The Dancing Girl by Muhammad Bakir, Iranian origin.
Now, was all of, because it almost looks as if it was hand painted.
It is hand stenciled, and it's inspired by one of those magical tiles.
And also, I think the Dancing Girl
Yes.
painting was also an inspiration for this, which is a really
The shape
beautiful
of the
painting.
jacket.
Oh,
The shape of the jacket is the shape of what the dancing girl is wearing. in the
really a
portrait.
feast for the eyes.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Our next designer is Bethel Osiki. The title of her piece is Kwalban, and Kwalban is bottle in the Hausa language from Nigeria. It's inspired by this beautiful lobed bottle. That's why you have the shape that she has on this piece.
Really defines the silhouette. And also, too, just even taking note to the tiles that are featured on the front of the dress, are they also hand painted or embroidered?
Both.
And even the lace, is that also hand sewn on the sides?
Yes. In order to create that shape, you guys, it is hand sewn, and the structure underneath is created from buckram, a material used in creating hats.
Stunning. Really lovely. Thank you.
Our next designer is Sarah Miller. The title of her piece is Seafarer's Continuum, and is inspired by a dish from 13th to 14th century Iran.
This is a crowd favorite at the museum. It's a really beautiful bowl, but I love how she's taking, and this bowl in particular, it has this pool of glaze in the center of it, almost emulating water. But I love how she's referenced that on the garment from the bottom and also on the top. Even the swirling of the fishes, I think it looks really quite something.
It's beautiful, and the dye that she used is cellulose reactive. That's why it's very uneven, very beautiful.
I love that. Even the kaleidoscope pattern, really something.
Yes.
Thank you.
And our last designer in this scene is Katika Hill. The title of her piece is Defiant Love, inspired by Rudaba's parents' converse about her love for Zal.
I thought this was really captivating because not only do you have this incredible skirt, but also the chiffon, the dramatic drape of them just kind of cascading as she's walking, but even the headpiece and the neck piece. Are they attached? Are they separate? You're trying to figure it out, but it's really just something for the eyes.
I think she used everything that she got her hands on. It's a lovely piece.
It shows,
Katika.
but it looks really, really
Beautifully
great.
done.
Yeah, well done.
And that is our show. Did you like the designers, folks? They can't hear you. The awards.
Okay, here we go. Second place winners for tonight for motifs and mosaics. Can you help me here?
Yes. Noor Saleh.
Freedom Fighter.
Congratulations, Noor.
Congratulations.
Go ahead. Take your walk.
Another round of applause, please. They deserve it. Okay, second place winner for trinkets and charms.
It's Estefania Espandola.
Red Blooms. Well done, Estefania. Okay, I can't hear you. They worked really hard on these design guys.
And believe it or not, a lot of these students, they took some of them almost a year to create some of these garments.
A lot of heart and soul.
The embellishment and everything.
Congratulations. Okay, second place winner for Metallics and Mirage is?
Alvin Ramirez.
Congratulations, Alvin. Keep going, that's right. You know the drill. Way to go, Alvin. Okay, second place winner for Sky and Sand.
It's Flor Garcia. From Mave and Bayaz. That's the word, that's the title.
Congratulations, Flor. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, tonight's first place winners will receive a scholarship to the Glassell School of Art. And the first place winner for motifs and mosaics is?
Pearl Obasi. For Baki Taga.
It really is mesmerizing to look at.
I mean, the sleeves are just incredible.
Congratulations, Pearl. Okay. First place winner for Trinkets and Charms.
It's Alvin Ramirez for Imperial.
Way to go, Alvin. Woo!
Beautifully done.
Thank you again. Let's see, first place winner for Metallics and Mirage.
It's Estefania Spendola.
The Golden Goddess. Good job, Estefania. Really lovely. First place winner for Sky and Sand.
It's Katika Hill.
Wow, 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 wow. Congratulations, Katika. Really outstanding. Audience choice.
And ladies and gentlemen, you voted for it. The audience choice for Fashion Fusion 8, the art of the Islamic worlds, is Estefania Espendola for Illusions.
Well done. Thrilled for you. Congratulations. Really, really outstanding.
Beautifully done. Yep.
All right, everyone. Well, we just want to say thank you for attending Fashion Fusion and supporting Houston Community College and the Museum of Fine Arts. I hope you all return to visit the Hossein Afshar Galleries, the Herstein Judaica Gallery, and to see our exciting lineup of fall exhibitions throughout the Museum of Fine Arts campus. I wish you all a good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was so happy because I had worked so hard, and I'm so glad that all my hard work paid off and I actually won. I had a last minute model because of the fitting, so I was like, I hope they found somebody to actually put my dress on. Then I was thinking, am I gonna win? You know, it's like you start getting unsure, you don't know if you're going to win or not, you know, so I was just nervous the entire time until they actually called my name. Hard work pays off. That's all I can say. I mean, as long as you're persistent, you can get it done. Because it's a lot of times I feel like just like dropping out of the contest because it was just a lot of work. But hard work pays off.
Well, for me, it was a big surprise because I was never thinking I was won first place and second place too in the same time, and the different categories. So I was in shock when they said Alvin Ramirez, they won the first place. And later on, for the different category, they said, and you won again for the second place. So I never expected that. Well, when I arrived, we have the rehearsal, and later we go to when they dress the models. And I was looking my designs, and they put it on, makeup, and the girl, and this one for a man. And it was to me very surprising. And second thing is, I was dreaming for a long time. In 2016, it was the first time I see Fashion Fusion from ACC. And somebody, they tell me, you'll be there. And I was like, no, I don't think so, I'll be there. And I was like, well, I want to start Story Fashion. And that to me was too much for me. It was a dream come true, plus be in the middle from all my classmates and all these fashion designers too. And plus, that's why it was so emotional for me, like I make it. Thank you, ACC. Thank you, MFAH, for support new talents in Houston, and support fashion, because fashion is art too. And I am so thankful that I make it my first collection, and I can't wait what is coming from this.
Honestly, I haven't had that feeling in a long time, but I felt so good. I can't explain exactly how I felt, because some part of me wanted to win, and then some part knew that there's a lot of competition out there. And so when my name was called out, it was like I won, and it was an amazing feeling. It made me, have more confidence in myself, and it made me know that, okay, all the sleepless night that I went through, it paid off, and I was so excited. I was so happy about that. Coming to HCC wasn't a plan, right? I had a friend, her name is Bertha Losiki. She also made top 20. She actually convinced me to come to HCC Fashion School to try out, And in my mind, I was like, oh, I can already sew, I'm good at sewing, this and that. But coming to the program, learning from Professor V, I learned a lot about the sewing industry, and I'm really grateful for my friend Bethel for letting me know about the program here. And I'm grateful for my professors like Professor V, Professor Bridget. They taught me like the intricacies and details about dressmaking, like the beading design you see all here. Those are actually hand beaded one by one. And prior to that, I probably wouldn't have done that by myself. So again, it's the whole techniques that I learned from the program that I'm very happy and appreciative about. Well, the first award I was given was the second place of one of my dresses, and I was like, oh my God, I made it. It's exciting. I had the chance to walk down with my model. It was super amazing. And then they announced first place with this dress right here, and then my face could just not stop smiling at all. I was super excited, super happy. Like I felt like all the time I spent working on it was worth my time. And it was nice to see that people really liked what I made. And then I won People's Choice Award. So that was like, okay, I can't be any happier right now. This is the best feeling ever. I think it shows in my face during the videos and the photos that they took, because I was like super happy. My smile was so big. I would do it all over again. I think all of it, the whole experience, the people I met, the professors that supported us, I think that was the whole experience that I would not trade for anything. And like, I'm excited about the result, but even if I hadn't won, like, I think I would love to do it again, just for the experience of sharing that time with everyone. It does happen that when you stay so long with a group of people creating things,
you kind of bond. And I miss that now because I don't have it, right? The class is over and then we move on to different things, but I think the competition really tied us close together, going through the same thing. And I think like Fashion Fusion creates that too, because it's every year something different and something challenging, and you always learn more about the culture that you're working the pieces for, and the exhibit. It's everything. It's very complete, very exciting, and I would love to participate again.